In just a few hours, many of us will be celebrating Christmas, or Christ's Mass. It's a tradition that dates back to the year 326. However, there are a few traditions that are fairly new, like the jolly old man in the red suit who will be sliding down a lot of chimneys tonight. ASN's Joanne Nugent takes a look at some of these modern traditions in this special ASN Focus Christmas Report.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
When Clement Moore wrote The Night Before Christmas in 1822 as a Christmas present for his children, little did he know it would form the basis of Christmas tradition in millions of North American homes for centuries to come. Yes, there was a Santa Claus, or rather St. Nicholas, which sparked Moore's imagination.
St. Nicholas was the Bishop of Myra, somewhere between 335 350 in the 4th century. He had a helper called Black Peter. And St. Nicholas is noted for his kindness to children. And he would go around giving them, treats and small presents. And Black Peter assisted him.
In Europe, St. Nicholas still visits children on December 6th, while Christmas is December 25th. The poem The Night Before Christmas closed the great gap between the time of St. Nicholas and today's Santa Claus.
The poem The Night Before Christmas was written by Clement Moore in the 1800s. And an American illustrator by the name of Thomas Nast drew a Santa from Clement Moore's poem. The round, fat, jolly old gentleman that we know today. I might add that Thomas Nast drew an illustration in 1882, I believe, with this Santa sitting on a box that says North Pole. And from there, we have just assumed that Santa lives at the North Pole.
Before the poem, hanging stockings on the fireplace, sugar plum fairies, Santa and the 8 reindeer didn't exist. Just a few years later, in 1843, Charles Dickens penned A Christmas Carol, the story that put more moral meaning into Christmas with the idea of giving to the less fortunate. Now, in the 148 years that have passed, we've kept these traditions alive. And in fact, we've even added a few, like the pickle.
The pickle is a mouth-blown, hand-painted German glass ornament in the shape of a dill pickle. It's the last decoration you put on your tree. And if you're going to do this, you've got to put a gift under the tree for the first child who finds the dill pickle.
The pickle is a German tradition, as are decorating with clear instead of colored Christmas lights. Legend has it that before the Berlin Wall was built dividing the Germanies, the Germans decorated their trees in a rainbow of multicolored lights. The color was taken out as a sign of mourning, and the Germans vowed only to return to colored lights when the wall was struck down. Though most modern-day Christmas traditions originated in Europe, each of us has our own memories of this very special day.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, or he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Merry Christmas, Joanne Nugent, ASN News.
And just so you know, that was Ron Kronstein's son, Alexander. Merry Christmas, Alexander.